Has ended today, but again it has somewhat not entirely ended because one nominee, the Honourable Janet Kataa Museveni, has not been vetted. We asked the Speaker and the Speaker said he's still in touch with the First Lady's office. He will let us know when the nominee will be available. So until then, that nominee has not been nominated, so she cannot even take oath because she has to first go through this process. Yeah, the other concerns we have raised severally, even publicly, and of concern is for the law to be followed. If somebody has got dual or multiple citizenship, can they first renounce citizenship of the other countries so that the law is followed? If there can be proof that this person has renounced citizenship of these other countries, now they are solely citizens of Uganda, then we can discuss other issues. Do they have the competence? Do they have etc., etc.? But for as long as that box has not been ticked, it becomes problematic for all those who are concerned in that regard. The other is something again that I've talked about, that we are mooting, a public participation law, to say the public should be a lot more involved in whether it be the bills that are brought to Parliament. This quickly passing them, they get one or two people, entities to give their views. No, the public should be fully consulted deliberately. Even if it is the budget process, that the public gets to participate and write or give their views to say, for us, we think more money should be put in this area, in this sector, and so on. But also when it comes to vetting, we need to change how we do things, that an appointments committee should be doing business publicly, that the media is present, then the people out there, the citizenry, get to follow. Because now you wouldn't even know that maybe somebody has been excused. Probably they don't have the competence, they couldn't respond to questions properly, but maybe some members, majority, will say, let's leave the member, this one fought in the bush, this one maybe we'll let them go as a retirement package and so on, things that are very problematic. But when the public is following, they are able to tell, so and so was asked this question. How did they respond to that question? Are they really competent enough for that office? That is part of public participation. And it's important, it's good for our democracy, so that we get to have people occupying dockets who are competent, who will be able to deliver. All of us should be interested in that, both the opposition and the NRM side. It should be good for all of us.
Honourable, you are not the straight man.
And yes, I'm straight. Look, and you know I'm a lawyer. So as I have said, and I said the same thing yesterday, the spokesperson of the committee is the Speaker of Parliament. The Speaker has delegated the Deputy Speaker to play that role, and I saw the Deputy Speaker speaking to the media. I don't even know what he said or what he did not say. There's going to be a report outed. We shall also be, of course, waiting to look at it to be sure that what transpired is what has been written in the report, because that's also in our interest as members, because it's important that that gets to happen. So we shall wait, hopefully get to take a look at it and be sure that everything has been captured. You know, some of us who were saying this is problematic, this is not good, that otunsula ba minister abalondebwa kuwedde neera tekunnagwa kubanga tuyina omu ku balondebwa eyalondebwa okufuuka minister wa education, Honourable Janet Kataa Museveni, tazze. Tubuuziza kiki ekibaddewo. Speaker agambye akyali ntaki ne ofiisi ye okutegeera ddiro kinaasoboka, kubanga kikulu buli omu alondeddwa okusunsulwa. Tetumubuuza ebibuuzo, naddala kati ababadde mu dockets ezimu obadde ogitambuza otya, ffe tulina okwemulugunya ku kino ne ku kino naki, ebibuuzo generally ng'omuntu tannakubibwako kalulu. So tulindiridde kati kiba kitegeeza tayinza kulayira kuba birayiro nga minisita nga tannayita mu kasengejja kano. So kyovudola ngambye nti kuwedde naye era tekunnaggwa. Yes, nga bwe tuze tubyogera, issues ez'enjawulo kati ng'ez'amawanga, kubanga ekyo etteeka liri clear. Abamu nga tugamba nedda omuntu alina okusalawo. Etteeka bwe liba ligamba nti toyinza kubeera minisita ng'olina obutuuze obw'amawanga abiri, katugamba lekulira obutuuze obumu osigale ng'oli munnayuganda, kuba kati eryo tteeka Tituyinza kumenya tteeka ate tuyinza gamba nti kati tugende tulikyuse just olwokuba tulina abantu betutagetinga. so nga tugamba omuntu aweebwa omukisa oba asobola okulekulira obutuuze renouncing obutuuze obw'eggwanga erimu oba amawanga amalala tubeere sure nti kakati ono munnayuganda pure nti loyalty ye eri Uganda neera okugoberera etteeka kakati ebyo tukyabirindiridde okulaba bigenda okutambula. Ensonga endala nze enkwatako ennyo era nakyogeddeko nti erimu ku bbago lyendowoozaako ne bannange komiti eno erekeraawo okutuula mu kasirise amawanga amalala gakikola nga kiri mu lwatu kye tuyita public participation so kati nze ebbago lyendowoozaako public participation act nga bannansi bawa endowooza zaabwe nti ne bwebeera budget nga basobola okuwandika ne bagamba ffe bwe tutyo bwe tusuubira ssente ezisinga ziteekebwe wano ne wano ne wano buli bwa tteeka lya paalamenti biiru bino bye babiyisa ebya speed nti bibeere sirias abantu bakonsaltingibwe bwebeera veeti nga gye tubaddeko leero bannayuganda bategeezebwa nti kakati abantu bano balondeddwa okubeera mu bifo bino mweki kye mulowooza ne wabeerawo akaseera abantu abo ne bawandika nga oba bawandikira sipiika oba paalamenti ono tumanyiko kino ne kino tetukkiriziganya ono kino ne kino ne kino then olunaku bwe lutuuka nga tugenda kusunsula abantu bano kibeere mu lwatu nga bannamawulire mwemuli mugo kiiko abeera sipiika era sipiika adelegatinze deputy speaker ayogere ku nsonga zino so saagala neetantala ennyo naye bye mbabuulidde ffe concerns ze tubadde tulina era tuziwadde tuyinza okubanga ennamba yaffe tewera bulungi naye ensonga zaffe ne ziwulikika
security, all the regional issues, but also Uganda's image abroad. As you all know, I was once a journalist for many years, but I've been a diplomat for 27 years. So my experience at the UN and in the region will come in, and my priorities will be to make sure that whole government approach towards foreign policy. The issue of foreign policy is not only the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, all the ministries of trade, of health, of internal affairs, even parliament, so that we are all well coordinated and we deliver for Uganda in implementing our foreign policy, which is based on patriotism, regional integration and Pan-Africanism.
This foreign policy seems to be known to you alone. Other people are saying we don't have it. The minister last time was in the committee fumbled. The minister himself was not aware of it.
Okay. There is a new minister.
And you are thinking about it.
Yeah, there is a new minister now. I think we do, but we have not articulated it very well, and we have not publicized it very well. It's well articulated. Maybe it has to be contained in one document. It's spread in different documents, different MDS.
We just want to get an assurance from you. The issue of dual citizenship has been in the public domain for quite some time and raising a lot of debate. Has it been mentioned?
No, it doesn't even matter. Was not raised, it didn't matter. We really concentrated on the portfolio, on the sector I'm going to lead. And they were really worried that we are not coordinated well as a government when it comes to major challenges facing the world. And as a Minister of Foreign Affairs, I'll make sure that there is a whole government approach towards addressing, these are not only global challenges. You have seen global public health. Ebola is here. You have seen climate change. You have seen peace and security. The wars in our regions. So that Uganda has been a regional leader. And we need to really strengthen that, but not as the Minister of Foreign Affairs only. All the sectors.
But do you have a dual citizenship?
No.
No, you are coming at a time when Ugandans are facing xenophobia in South Africa. We have seen countries like Ghana going out to evacuate their people. Do you have it in plan?
Let me first settle in and talk to the ambassador there, see the magnitude of the problem, and then plan. You are right, it's a big issue. And we need to really protect our citizens wherever they are. And that is called consular services. Wherever Ugandans, not only in South Africa, are in danger or facing problems, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, coordinating with other ministries, should really address. These are our people. It's not that when you cross the border, you cease to be Ugandan. And consular services are very important work of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
What is your current description of Uganda's global, our image?
Our image is high there. As you know, we are the chair of the non-aligned movement. Actually, I lead the non-aligned movement at the ambassadorial level in New York, where we lead 121 countries. I am a leader also in climate change. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in Germany chairing climate change for the whole world. So Uganda's image is high there. You remember the NAM summit here. It really has led a lot of benefits. I also promote business and investment. You guys soon are going to be enjoying internet with Starlinks. I brought, together with my colleagues, the US ambassador and others, Starlink has been licensed to operate in Uganda. And internet will be everywhere, on the water, in the rural areas, in the mountains, everywhere. That's a major achievement that we have done. Also promoting investment and trade is also not only preserve of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. I think where the weakness is cooperating, the whole government approach, the Minister of Trade, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and other MDs, we need to really coordinate.
Now, you leave that, okay, talk about the sovereignty bill in Uganda's context vis-a-vis the global aspect. Do we still, as it came forward?
Absolutely, the sovereignty bill is a Ugandan issue. It's a domestic issue.
How does it relate to our
I think it was explained where the worry was that the original draft was that it would affect investment into Uganda. But when it was corrected, I think now people understand it. There was understandable worry about it at the beginning, especially with companies that come and invest here. It does not affect them. It does not affect Ugandans who are abroad, who are sending money here. By the way, the diaspora sends $2.5 billion here. We forget it. Apart from coffee and gold, they are the next. So they are not affected. So the sovereignty bill really has been explained. It was a question of explaining it.
And finally, you can face the cameras.
Okay.
There is one issue. We don't have ambassadors in several countries, starting Nairobi, Congo, Iran, everywhere.
Congo, we have an ambassador, Ambassador Karisa.
Okay.
But Nairobi, we don't. I think we'll sit down. We've just been appointed and talk to the appointing authority about appointment of ambassadors in embassies where they are not.
Honorable, what about the status of the embassies?
Absolutely, there's a question of properties of the embassies abroad. That's a very important issue. But I also manage the largest property of Uganda abroad, Uganda House in New York. Since I've been there, it is in a perfect condition. It's rented. So, but other countries also, properties in other countries need to be put in order because this affects the image of the country, but they are also a source of revenue for the country.
What about the questions about professionals?
I think I'm the first career diplomat to be a Minister of Foreign Affairs. I think that's